All right, we are back for some Jurassic World Evolution 3. So let's hop back in. Yes, I am actually really excited to get our project done that we started with the last episode. So we actually have set up our crews to work, if anything. Um, so we have our zones set up for the crews. We've actually started populating one of the zones with the Dinosaurs. But then we were interrupted, unfortunately, with what should we call it? With some dinosaurs actually meeting their end, unfortunately, because it was time. Their age, unfortunately, got them. Uh, so one over here, which technically is almost at the end, is this Apatosaurus over here, which I'm trying to get rid of. With anything. Getting rid of is a harsh word, so like the word is rewilding is the thing. But unfortunately, as you can see, I cannot rewild the dinosaur. If anything. So we're just gonna have to let it sit there for a bit. Unfortunately. So we'll leave it there for now. Just so that we can determine what the fuck to do with it. The mosasaurs over here are at least comfortable, but we do need to shift them. If anything. There's something that I can do, if anything, which I actually haven't considered, if anything, which is to whatchamacallit, to and I don't even know if it's in this game, if anything there, but the previous game did have this this thing where you could prematurely end the dinosaur, which I don't know. Well, Jurassic Park, they'll call it the lysine contingency, but then this game, I'm not sure what it is. Maybe we have to research it. What's in this enclosure? Oh, building upgrades for the hatchery. Okay, so I presume it's one of these. No, not that I could think of. Because those are medications. Yeah, all of those are medications. So yeah, I'm not sure what the one would be, if anything. I'm actually not sure. But regardless, we did refill with our Parasauruses over here, if anything, as you can see. And they will populate that enclosure very well. And the only thing that we can do is respond to dinosaurs meeting their ends prematurely as they come about, because dinosaurs will be elderly and they will expire eventually. So, with that being said, over here, we have our cruise enclosure over here ready to set up. As you can see, the zones are working. If you can look over here, the Therizino's territory is in fact within this parameter, if anything, right? Now, unfortunately, as you can see over there, it does not like the Apatosaurus over there being there, right? Which is a cohabitation nonsense, blah, 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 blah. Now, technically, it shouldn't affect them. Kentrosaurus? Oh, wow. Really? Kentrosaurus? Oh, wow. I did not expect both the Kentrosaurus to start fighting. Nah. Kentrosaurus are actually should be living quite well over here. Yeah, so some dinosaurs being territorial, unfortunately, but hey, it is what it is. So, yes, oh god, I just saw that car fly, if anything, just so. Car is flying. But yes, so we do see that, like, the, how can I put it, the zoning is a bit off, if anything there. Which, again, I don't think... Like, yeah. I think the only reason why that is a problem is because the, whatchamacallit, the Apatosaurus is sleeping. If the Passos wasn't sleeping, then the territories wouldn't conflict. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that is the case. Yeah. Regardless of the point, we'll still continue doing what we can. The one thing that we can fill over here is some Indoraptors, if anything, right? Now, unfortunately, this is a dangerous procedure, if anything, right? Indoraptors, they do not agree with any species. Yeah, so they are on their own. But we want to, of course, develop a few, if anything. So let's modify some genomes and let's get them, well, sorted, right? Fortunately, their lifespan is not that great. Now, this thing here does not affect them. So I don't actually know if this will actually do anything for the Indoraptor. I presume not, if anything. So probably, right, so the color scheme that we have is what? What is this color scheme? This is like this is the movie color scheme, if anything. Yeah, we'll keep it like default, anything there. But I presume the batch size that we can actually do, 1-1, anything there. So we're gonna have to create a few Indoraptors, or incubate, synthesize a few Indoraptors. Excuse me. Let's do one over here. A really expensive operation, but I think it's really worth it. Let's begin and do another Indoraptor. We don't even have enough to do the next batch. Okay, so it doesn't really matter, if anything. That being said, over here, we can still progress with our basic tasks for the day. So we did research the large thing. I don't know what's the difference between the. Oh, I see. Make certain buildings to get a set of parts. Interesting. Okay. It might be an underground thing. That's what I'm thinking of. Probably. And then large enmities, which not really fancy here. So what do we have here? Security camera door. Of course, that's only going to come in a large power station, increased output, which that's nice. I want this. But of course, we need security points. That's kind of like the sad thing. What I do want to do is kind of research all of these gene modifications of anything, right? Eventually, but these don't really do anything, if anything. Yeah, I think for now, in the grand scheme of all the research stuff, we're fine with, right? We can kind of pause and do more of the planning stuff more efficiently. Now, there is going to be an Indoraptor enclosure over there. However, beyond that, if anything, what we can do. I wanted the center place to be a legacy enclosure, right? Now, I do not know the spacing and how much space we want to do. But what I'd rather do actually is just make a lot of dinosaurs in this enclosure, right? So we'll try and do as much as we can for that space. It's very unfortunate I cannot rewild that thing. So in the meantime as well, I have been at least from the last episode, I don't know if I showed it in there. I just prematurely just planned a build out of this area over here. Just because that we're gonna this is gonna be needed. Since we need to breed mosasaurs and everything, right? So I was thinking maybe I can pre-create this area, if anything. So first things first, this is a project that's gonna start by itself, if anything. Do we actually have? Okay, well that takes a bit, if anything. I keep forgetting I can look at the bottom right over here for stuff, but is what it is. But okay, so yeah. My idea is that mosasaurs are going to be in here. And this is going to be like a kind of like, I don't know what you would call it, like a mini zone where you could just see like some water creatures and like breeding over here and then 2 flying creatures maybe. Like that's what I envisioned. So let's take let's take... What should we take? We'll take this. Okay? Yeah, because I need this based on how I built this. So probably like here? Maybe? I wanna preserve space as much as possible. So like here maybe? Like there we go. Right? Now eventually I'll connect it. Right now we'll actually just deactivate that for now. But yes, I will try and connect stuff as much as I can. Here's the problem though, right? These enclosures are huge. Right? So it's very interesting that I cannot build any of the other enclosures there. But yes, yeah, so I need this enclosure to come out like this, maybe. Yeah. So at least I kind of understand now what the flip the circles mean. So the arrow is pointing down on not what the things are supposed... is not where the circles will go and expand. It is in between the arrows that where the stuff will actually expand like that, basically. So for now, that's what we're dealing with over here. Okay? Probably do that. If anything. Okay? Now here's the main point. Can I actually build a path thing over here? Ooh. Definitely not what I wanted. Or definitely not what I wished for. Because the pathing is not gonna be nice enough. What can I do about the pathing? I could move it one down, maybe. Like I could delete like half of this probably. And then move it down over here. Oh, but it's gonna interfere with this enclosure stuff. Like that? That's too much. Like that's a bit much. Nah. I could potentially leave it like this. Like this enclosure is gonna have something much more smaller in there. I don't know. Then it makes us it gives us a ability to make this enclosure bigger. So do something like that, basically. And we can expand if we want to. Right? Like if I do... Okay, hold on. So we actually did see that this should be available right now. Okay, so what do we got? Sickly aggressive. Health loss, wild disease. Dominance, threat. No, we're not... I don't want to create the raptors with like negative traits. That's the problem. So we rather do like it properly. Basically, I want it to be done properly. So cheaper synthesis, and then we'll do something like you. There we go. Reduce the cost by a lot, eh? Actually, by just using them, it's actually well done. Anything there? See here. Yeah, can I not rewild this thing? No, I can't. Anything there? I cannot rewild that thing. Can I actually add a task to... no task specifically. What are you? Adding task. You. Stimulant. What does a stimulant do? No, oh, the stimulant is the one that ups the dinosaur's health, I think. Okay. But yeah, we can kind of work like this, maybe. If anything. I think that should be fine enough. Right? Hold on. Can we put one more over here, actually? Let's do that, and let's subtract this one. Okay. A pathway can definitely come over here, right? Are you flipping kidding me? It should be able to go there. It's like short. It's so short. Hey, come on. I think you should be able to. I can't put it all the way around over here, to be fair. Yeah, for some stupid yeah, I can place it all the way around over here, though. Now, to be fair, I can reorganize this better. So, okay, let's think about this. Let's think about this better. Okay, let's remove all this, right? Because I thought I could place a lagoon like that, but maybe that's not the answer. Maybe that's not the real answer for this thing. I still want this terrain to be up. Oh, did he die? Who died? Died of old age. Oviraptors. Wait, really? Did Oviraptors not have a huge lifespan? Okay, I guess so. Right. Ah, no. We are not doing that. We are gonna get to a point whereby we can create some good dinosaurs. Oviraptor. Let's create the few. There we go. Right. Let's take you out of the equation. Okay. We'll keep an eye on that, just to be safe. Can I track this again? Yeah, I want to get rid of this one. Yeah, that's the thing. You know what I should do? I should transfer it all the way to the back. Hold on. Let me transport it all the way to the back of the enclosure. Right over here, where it doesn't really matter. It's a bit of a thing, but hey, you know what? I'm not gonna say much over here. So we have this giant space over here. Can I do anything with this giant space? Yeah. So like I could possibly shift it so that I can build something over here, maybe? So like something like that, maybe? Yeah, no, that's a bit difficult, eh? To actually do. Like something like that, maybe? Like that way? Okay, now what's happening there? Is it now going with the arrows now? As expected. I think it is. Did another one die? I think another one just died. Yep, another one just died. Okay. We need to think very fast with this thing now. Okay, hold on. So how many oviraptors are there? One that we just took out. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 oviraptors. Okay, interesting. So let's see here. So they want 2 females. Let's do that. Right? 2 males and then 3 females. Yeah. Okay. That should be one enough. Cheaper incubation. Let's do this. And faster incubation. Let's do those ones. Okay. Cool. 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 Yeah. Trying to figure out this part of the flippin' map there, because I definitely I can put something here at the edge. That's too close. There. It needs to be going like around somehow. Like there. So maybe like here? Like there. Essentially. But I wanted to fucking like, you know, the corners to come around. Why is it so like snappy like that there? Like I wish it can go like better than what I wanted to. But okay. We'll figure this out, I think, slowly. Flatten terrain. Let's go. Wanna bring it back down? Because that enclosure brought it back up. Maybe the aviaries in this side of the enclosure is the answer there. That or hear me out. Let me just remove that as well, because that technically we don't need. Let me raise the terrain again, roughen terrain. So like something like here. Wait, no, not roughen terrain. I need raised terrain. Wait, no, was it roughen terrain? No, what was the thing? Was it? It was definitely rougher terrain, right? Not raised terrain. Or was it raised terrain? Yeah, what was the thing? What was the thing that raised terrain? Anything there? Was it this one? There it is. Is it because of this pylon? I think it was because of the pylon. Yeah, it's because of the pylon. Okay. Let's do that. Let's keep it as such. We'll put this back how it was. Right? Put this pylon connection back there. Okay, outside the buildable area. Oh, you're doing this shit now again. Ah, come on. As it snapped. There we go. Okay. Another one? No, that's the one that's still being connected. Okay. Right, so let's see here. I'm actually a bit kinda lost at what we could do here for this this side of the map, right? Maybe one enclosure, like in this corner over here, and then one aviary. Maybe that's the best thing I could do, right? The lagoon could probably at the edge over here, maybe. The lagoon has to come here, definitely, right? But how do we do the lagoon? That's my question. I still reserve probably that it can go like here, the lagoon, right? It can go like here, like at the edge. Let's make it go like alongside over there in this fashion. Let's make it go in an angle like that. You see there, like that little bit there. That we could probably make an excuse for that. In terms of like the hatchery or whatever, lagoon hatchery. It's not super big, but it will give enough reason for the space there, right? And then what I can do is something like expanding a little bit more, like this and that. Like giving that sort of space, right? Because technically, right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? This one here is a how many spots is this one over here? Is 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 4. So this is 2 larger. Waiting, all things considered. So probably cool enough. Already got something. Already got an idea. I actually already got an idea with this. Okay? Then probably what we can do here is aviary. Right? We can do aviary like in this corner. It's going this way. Right? Like this. Maybe. Like so. Like there. There. Yeah, perfect. 100%. Yes. Okay, that's beautiful. Okay. We'll do that. Then, aviary hatchery. It's a small little thing. And we could definitely do some stuff over here. So let's do something like that. If anything. This idea is coming much better than I thought it was, if anything. Need some space over there. Maybe at this point we'll start thinking about like a larger enclosure. Because we'll just keep a mosasaur over here. We'll keep that. And then maybe we'll do a larger enclosure. like something going across over here. So like the end will be here, right? The end will be here. But the actual enclosure will span like across like something like train too steep. Hello? Why? But yeah, the enclosure will span across this length. Like, you get what I'm saying? Yeah, we can put another lagoon over here, actually, now that I think about it. We can put another lagoon here, but I don't want to... This corner is so fucked with everything there. Like, I don't know how much we can put there. Like, that's the problem. Right? Because I'm going to have to do something like this, where the circle goes there, and it goes to like a V shape. So, like, something like... It goes around the edge over there, but the circle goes like there, possibly. Like, see there? So it goes there, and it goes... Yeah, you see, it's not in a perfect V shape that I wanted it. Right? Like, I expected it to go like... yeah, no, that's just too much. What do you think? I could try the other way around. Let's assume that I want to do it this way, right? But look at the amount of space I'm leaving there with that one circle. Because I have to do that, and then it's just not making it. Nah. So, my professional opinion, we could do a basic enclosure over here with basic dinosaurs. Main thing. So, So, what we can do is something like... Oh, it definitely has to end over here. I know that. So, but where does it start? Like, probably... You know what? Hang on, hold on. Better idea. Place down the viewing gallery so you can get a perspective of how big this enclosure needs to be, right? Because technically, I want like something like this. Okay? Something like that, maybe. That's such a space left. Such a real estate gone. But it should seem fine. In total. Like something like that. So now if we judge it based on that, then we could do something like this, maybe. We'll do something like that. And then we will do something like this. Where technically we'll make it go curve. Well, we'll do this, and then towards that way, it'll curve. So like, okay, no, maybe a bit more curved. Like there, maybe. So how much of this can be curved? Did we do it perfectly? I think we did it perfectly over there, right? So possibly like that, if anything, right? Then the aviary viewing gallery can come over here, right? So aviary viewing gallery can go like here, maybe? What's the over and under of us putting one over here? Like an extension. It's gonna hit the lagoon, which is fine. I don't want this to hit over there, right? This is well enough. I think we can put like some pteranodons over here or whatever the fuck. Yeah. Then the lagoon viewing. We'll put the lagoon over there, maybe? Yeah? Yeah. Then, here's the beauty of it, right? We put the, whatchamacallit? This against... Depends. Depends on how I want to do this, right? I may leave stuff over here. Like, generally we can do something like, I can make this enclosure bigger, if anything, but I don't think it's necessary, to say the least. I really don't think it is necessary for the mosasaur enclosure. So my idea was to do something like this, maybe? But I want you to circle back around, actually. So, you know what we could possibly do then? We can make this thing larger then. Let's make it larger. Let's let's build the two viewing lagoons like there. If anything, okay. Let's fill up that space, and then what we'll do is we shall do exactly what we think is best over here. I don't want to build a hatchery over here. Now think about it. Oh, loud. Big pardon? Or something like that? The big hatchery, I know, but we can deal. We can build at the start too. I'm not opposed to that, but we want to keep all the visitor stuff like here. If anything, right? And then my idea was that you'll have the monorail come over here. So like the monorail will come on top. Like you see here. Main thing. And it'll go down. Like it'll create like a straight line going down over here. Also, maybe we could do something like this, maybe. Yeah, it's more closer to like this. Wait, hold on. Let's see. Now, if I do that... Oh, no, we don't want that. No, sir, we don't want that. No. We don't want that, that stuff to actually happen. Yeah, that's too big. I still want to keep it flat like this. Anything, yeah. Flat as it can be. Anything, right? Then, what we'll do... We shall keep... So, not raise, but like here, maybe? So, like here? Okay. Now, of course, scenery, rocks. I need to be able to put the rocks over here. So let's, is there something that could go into the mountain like this? Waiting, that's what I want to know. So probably something like... That looks fine. Perfect. Yeah, that looks very natural. Waiting. And then something over here that's much more pungent. Maybe something much more straight. Something over there. Okay. Okay. Looking promising. And then what I want to do is that we'll connect the monorail. If anything. So, what I want is... Ooh. This is going to be interesting. Right? Because there's the monorail. Right? Technically, what's supposed to happen is... okay. I got the idea already. I got it, right? This is going to be beautiful. Waiting. So we're going to take you out. You out. You. But we're going to do this. Right? So this monorail is going to go all the way around over here. Yep. There. All the way around so you can see all of the dinosaurs. There. If anything. Right? Okay. There. Get a nice view of the sea over there. To the right. To actually look pretty neat. To say the least. And yes! Round over here. This time you could go behind. Oh, we can so go behind. Yep. Yeah. There. And then this is why I also wanted like the mountain like this. Because then at the very least the monorails can be trunked up like that. And then we can go around like this. Not like that. Not like that. There. Then you could go around over here. Okay. Okay. I like it when monorails go to like the edge of the map, if anything. Because it gives you like so much of view for the park. Okay, this is where we'll cut this one out. We'll do a much more perfect circle, right? There we go. Look at that. Look at that monorail that goes all the way around the park. That's so good. Okay. Now, here's the thing. We're going to make sure that we build some really cool stuff over here. So then probably what I want to see is, can we actually build this flippin' innovation center at this side of the park? Probably not, but we shall see. I think we can. Maybe more so this way? No, it has to be center. Oh, can I rotate this as much as I hoped it to be? Anything here? I guess so, maybe. So then let's do something like here then. Or do you want to do it at the back over here, maybe? That hatchery is causing a lot of spacing problem, eh? Now think about it. Should I move this? Actually, I think it's probably better to move it. What do you mean I'm not allowed? Why? Why am I not allowed? What's the problem? Okay. Well, it's going to be like that. Delete that. Oh, has the entire electric fence not been built? No. Maybe that's why? That's probably the Oviraptors. Waiting. Let's see over here. Those are my Oviraptors. Now, where are the rest of the Oviraptors? Let's go to my helicopter over here. Add task. 1, 2, 3. There should be all 3 of them. Let them get captured. Waiting. Let the rest of those build. Say the least. I do want my hatchery to come over here. Let's put it there in the front. I'd rather put it in the front, man. It takes up so much space over here in the back. I don't even wanna. Then let's refactor this a little bit. Now, can I place the fence in a more nicer position? There we go. That's what I want. Okay. Then, what I should do actually, just because, let's do here. Let's do the gate right here. I usually do it right next to the hatchery because the hatchery takes so much of fucking space. I need to build. Let's build our operational facilities first. With anything, just because, like, is what it is. Ranger station, of course. We'll do like something over here. Right. Then we'll build operational facility like. Again, not much in here, but it'll be fine. So I'm blanking out on operational facility. Response facility. Thank you. Maybe something like here. Yeah, to fit this gap. Anything here. So something like. Yeah, why am I getting the snappy type of thing? No, don't give me the snap. Thank you. That's what I wanted. That's probably what was happening with the visitor center. I was trying to place it down. I was getting like that snappy nonsense. Let's put that. Anything? Operation. Let's put the paleo medical facility because that thing is fucking huge. Let's see. Yeah, this thing is huge, man. Yes, sir. Can I? Yeah, maybe at the start I put it here. Like here. Probably at the start. And then probably the maintenance facility like right next to it. Because I know it's small. I could go in between over here. There we go. Okay, then of course we shall put our large substations. We shall build 2 of them. So one over here for this corner on the map. I would presume this would work. So let's put it over like, nope, no snapping. Do it like here, so it'd be at least be symmetrical. Can I put it between over here? I can. Okay. Then place another large substation. So that's one circle. Let's do the other circle over here, like right at the start. Like in between over here. That's a nice point. No, does that cover that little thing at the back there? No. Put a small substation in for this one over here in the back. Or at least to cover the small zone. Yeah, let's do it to cover the small zone. Oh, come on. Yep, here we go. And now we can do something like this, where stuff can actually go over the thing. Over the thing. Let's go over here and there. Cool. And then, where are the other 2? So that one was there. This one needs to go behind. There we go. And then this one here can actually connect over here. Funny enough. Right? Because I could build it like here. Like across the water. I don't want to build it across the might as well. Okay. And that should be, yeah, that's small enough. Okay. We already got our points of interest, right? So that means we can do our storm defenses. So storm defense. Storm defense. And that is a really big enclosure, right? That should be big enough for anything that needs to be coming in here, right? Do I need to make it bigger in anticipation? I'm just thinking right now if it needs to be bigger. Shit. Because we can scrap the innovation center idea and just start like doing whatever. Because maybe that's the better play over here. Oh wait, where's the dinosaur over here? Yeah, let's transport him to the back. Sorry. Move it there. Okay, there we go. You, multi-select, you, and you. Slice, rewild, yes. There we go. So there we go, the 3. So there, will be coming forward. And then what in the meantime what we can do is release via airlift over here in this enclosure. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Okay. Beautiful. That'll also be transported in there. It's going well. Now I can get back to actually making the Indoraptor. Let's reattempt it, shall we? Okay, well, first of all, let us rest our actual scientists. Yeah, hold on. We've been working them quite to the bone for making some stuff. What do you think? Okay, let them restful, but let's handle this out over here in the back then. So then now over here, yeah, I just may make this enclosure much bigger than I thought I would, right? Yeah, let's rethink it, man. Let's make the enclosure much bigger than we thought we could. Anything, right? So no, the hatchery will still stay there, still integral, right? But instead, we're gonna do the classical thing where I have that. But then I used to do this in I did this in the previous game. Uh, very very interestingly. To some, it worked to some degree. Anything there. So technically, I need like there, that type of thing, right? Maybe a bit more to the left. Yeah, because even that little bit of space goes a long way with enclosuring the dinosaurs. Anything there. So something like forgetting about that, and then going into the wall like that. Anything, right? So that's that amount of space. Again, extra goes a long way for an enclosure. We still put the gate over there. We still put a viewing gallery over here. So like we'll do something over here. But we'll put, of course, a high place over here to go look at the back of the enclosure. Right? So there you go. That should be good. Now, actually, I didn't even think about this. What's our electricity consumption? 120, 190 waiting there. We could probably construct one more power plant. How about there? In the back. Yeah, probably in the back, eh? Where there's space. Maybe like this then? I can reconfigure the monitor track if I wanted to really be pedantic about spacing there. But I'm pretty sure we can make it work. It's really being pedantic about the spacing. Eh? Like this then? Like there we go. Okay. Something like that. Right? And then of course we'll put the little thing over there. Cool. Okay. Large power station. We'll put the storm defense. Because I don't need my power going out during a storm. Don't need that shit to be occurring. Okay. Those ones are gonna go. That should be the dead dinosaurs. Anything there? Done. Yes. Now we can start looking at so we've got our facilities over here that all need certain things. I think I did put all of the storm upgrades in them. So that's pretty much good. Then what we'll do is we will assign one ranger car for one of this and one ranger car for that. Anything. Okay? So Oh yeah, we can actually put the synthesis thing. Where is it? It's called the advanced guarantees egg synthesis, right? Probably do it for all of the hatcheries too as well, mind you. Oh, I can't actually. I have to research it specifically for this one. Waiting, yeah. Okay. Fine. What about the aviary? Is aviary the same situation? No, it's not. Okay. Right. Then probably we'll start shifting the mosasaurs into here. Waiting, since this is now connected to some degree, right? It is active, so we will make it work. But yeah, I'm not gonna put the thing over here. The flippin' whatchamacallit. The the innovation center, excuse me. I'm blanking out very hard on some things there. So, but what I want to do is set up pre-hotels. Set up hotel there. Set up hotel here, same way. So that you can have a nice view of the mosasaurs. Right here. Like you can, instead of going to the viewing, instead of paying for the viewing stuff, you can actually view it like right here. Really like that? Anything? Ooh, can I do like a zipline type of thing? Hold on. Yeah, because this thing needs to go like here. Zipline over the fucking whatchamacallit? The thing. Yeah, no, I need to figure that. I need to read more about the zipline thing. It can go really good or really bad depending on the scenario. So I'm not gonna fidget with that. With anything. So what we'll do is we'll put a hotel over here. Well, right. And then what we will do is that we'll create some pathways with anything. So, oh yeah, actually, can I actually get a fountain? Right? A really good looking fountain. Let's see. What about fountain? I need to go to the, where's it? Blueprints. Blueprints? Where's the online? Yeah, so what I'm trying to look for, sorry, is the workshop there. That's what I'm trying to search for. If anything there. So if I said fountain, where's the online though? If anything, that's what I want to search for. Jurassic World fountain. Nah, not what I needed. Egg statue. What is that? Oh, that's just an egg there. Okay. More on workshop. Yeah, this is what I wanted to search for. Thank you. Fountain. So what we have over here is options. Oh my god. We got some really good options over there. I mean, a Carnotaurus fountain. What does this fountain look like? Let's see this one. This is the first time I did try in my I do have the DLC, right? If I remember correctly. I did try and use it in what you call it? Damn it, I'm blanking out again. Anything? Blanking out again. In my sandbox mode, I did try to use make like a bridge over like a crevasse or canyon like thing. To see if I can make like an arrival point that has a big entryway and then there's above a canyon where below are just dinosaurs. But unfortunately, we don't have that. That's one of the biggest things I want to ask for in a game like this. Bridges. Allow us to make bridges. Like something like here, where instead of me doing like the shallow thing, I can make a bridge over the deep water. Like that would be so good. That'll actually be genuinely good. I think. Uh, right. You know what we could do as well? We could set down our indemnities waiting there, just because, in anticipation for stuff. So like something like, oh, it's doing the shit again. Okay, probably set up our restroom there then. Because the restroom for some reason can sit right next to this thing. Yeah, for some reason it can sit right next to it. Okay. Then medium drink. Medium drink. Should I set up a safari? Should I set up a safari? I'm not sure. We'll debate it as we'll go forward. There. I'm not sold on it yet, 100%. So you need to get. I need a little bit more time to decide. So there. So that's immediately some of like the entities. There's a shopping. Shopping we'll put right in the beginning. People want to shop. I know immediately upon entering. So probably like something like here. Yeah, maybe. Okay. What else? Yeah, we got some amenities over here. We could put more down, but I'm not actually sure what we can do as the thing. So for now, though, what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna do this, this, and then we're gonna do something like this, where actually it's gonna go like this, this followed by that. That's what I wanted, right? The circle doesn't look really like a circle. I need a circle. So probably like. Yeah, no, I want a circle. That's what I want. So like something that goes, yeah, from here to there. But one that also goes over here. That's good. There we go. Perfect, right? Because I wanna create like a void in the center area so that we don't need much. Right? And then we'll do what we'll do. Yeah, we'll still carry on like this. Still fine. That will converge in the center over here, right? And then you have another pathway over here, right? Where go down like this. Yes. Okay. Where go like this, like that. Not be like that. That, like that, like that. There we go. Right? Getting some sort of central void space. Anything. We'll upgrade the paths just now. So something like this, going this way. Let's just say that for now, right? We'll go like this against the hotel. Go like that to the thing over there. Maybe we can delete that. We can delete this. And then this will go all the way around for us. They're possibly then converging over here. Right? Finally converging over here. Where we wanted to just do that. Yes. And then like there? Possibly? Like that? That's how I envision it. Anything? Oh, but you still have the straight pathway like this. Like here, going down over like here to like there, right? And then of course, going around over here to your actual enclosure, which will be there, right? Then your normal pathways. Oh yeah, sorry. We wanna upgrade the entranceways. So that's the one thing that you shows that everybody should be careful of. Make sure that you see the entryways to those buildings have the upgraded pathway of your main pathway that you're placing down. Otherwise, it's gonna be like, well, what are you doing? Yeah, just make sure. Make absolutely. Oh wait, no, I'm putting it in the wrong flipping manner. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I was doing it in the wrong color or wrong texture. That's why it was allowing me to upgrade everything. Yeah. Okay. Even your arrival point needs to be upgraded, eh? Just remember that. Then instead of replacing, we'll do. Oh my god, no! Why brush off? There we go. Okay. So 2 viewing places for that. Uh, then what we can do. Oh, I need the thing for this. Right. Then of course we do our small pathways. Over here. Let's do here. Yeah, just that. And then we'll do a pathway going down over here. So let's just do basic pathway here. There we go. That's what I want. Do it like this. Do it like this. This. Hold on. Yeah, because I don't like corners. I like the curved pathways. So usually I do something like that and that. And then I go like there. Yes, that's what I usually do. I like those type of pathways. With anything, yeah. It makes me feel comfortable. Then what we'll do just for what you call it? Space sake. Okay. Yeah, there will be a pedantic here about the spacing here. So you don't need to be as much as I am. Yeah. So let's just do the other pathway then. Let's do that. Okay. And of course, yeah. Let me delete that edge. There. Right, that looks beautiful. Then, of course, this one over here is to go all the way down over here in such a manner. Yeah, too. And this one needs to go across this thing. Can I actually make it nice looking? Hold on. Yeah, can I actually make it go across the water like this in a nicer fashion, right? So, like, let's say that my thing is here. Like, there. There. Can I make it start over here then? No, you can't. Just because of the bounds. Anything here. Like, yeah, something like that. So it adds, if any, like, as you're walking, like in first person, you can actually see what's happening over there. So this goes all the way over around to here. A little bit there. And then go a little bit to the corner. Go a little bit there and then there. Everything, right? And of course, this, you would branch off over here, and then it'll circle back around over there. Beautiful. In case I wanted to put any smaller buildings in between over there. I don't know what smaller buildings I would place, just in case. Yeah. Right? Right. So we got our base set up over here of buildings. So what does this need now? These maintenance outposts. It needs certain things over here. So now let's see. So maintenance outpost. We need one here in the corner for this particular thing. Let's put one over here. There. Let's put one over here at this corner. Let's put one over here at the bottom. In this corner. Against the water. Cool. That should be everything covered in this zone. Right? So, then now, we can start doing shit then. Anything. So, monitor, monitor, monitor. Right? Ranger team. One monitors both of those. Other monitors that one. Maintenance team. Unreachable by vehicle. Unreachable by vehicle? Huh? Did I not place that right then? Anything. Yeah, this is why I left the space. In case I need to move shit. Let's move stuff. Let's place it this way then. Yeah, let's place it that way. But at the very least, we don't color the placement route. Okay. Right, now, can I place it? Thank you. Yeah. Draw. You. Okay. Then, of course, now that that area's done, I need to raise this terrain now. Roughen the terrain. Needs to go up high. At the very least, it's done. Looks like a mountain. Sure does. Okay, let's delete the pilots all across over here. So that we can ensure that the mountain is made to proper spec. Right, beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Pylon. Go across the flipping mountain to there. Now, technically, yeah, that should just be enough, right? Yeah, because it connects all the way around. Anything there. I don't need the pylon over here. Okay. Okay. That seems well enough to me. So now what we could probably start doing is moving some mosasaurs and building some enclosures over here. That's what we'll probably do. So if I had to make sure that all this is clean, all of it looks clean to me, we can start deciding who to put here in this enclosures and whatnot, if anything, right? That's already moved over here. So what we'll do, just to progress the campaign, we need to move our dinosaurs, our mosasaurs. Right, let's move you two. And that means we can decide what to put in this space over here. There's still a space over here that we can decide what to put there. Which is going to be beautiful to see what is going to go there. But we shall, of course, see what needs to go over there. We may build one more generator No, actually, no. One of the generators is not actually using power. Is not enforcing enough power over here, so we don't need that much generator nonsense. Okay. Multi-select. Finalize selection. In here, please. Thank you. Then what we're gonna build? We are going to build a nest. If anything. Oh, jeez. Hold on. Give me sections. Alright, I'm back. There. Had to go check something real quick. Right. So yes, we're transporting them in here. Now what this does mean, we can set up the nesting area. You know what? We'll actually wait for that, probably. Because I actually want to see. Just for small marine animals. Like, yeah. Oh, okay. Nice. We actually go back to the Indoraptor project. Nah. If this Indoraptor project is not going to yield us that much cool stuff, then I don't know. We'll probably need to put, like, forcibly research some genome stuff so that it can't get negative traits. So that's probably what we're gonna have to do. Like, yeah, I think it's gonna be. I think just because of the fact that the genome stuff is actually affecting us now with the hybrid stuff, we'd rather research it and get it out of the way. If anything, okay. So let's do that research then and get it out of the way. So it was that one, and what was the other one? The other one was humility. Again, we'll do it by case scenario. There, we're not going to do it for like all of them now at once, but just so that we could get the major stuff like going. So then it won't be an issue. Okay. Right, because then that'll actually help us with the creation of the Indoraptor. We can assign the genes accordingly, so that the stuff will actually go out of the way. Right now. Now let's see over here. That being said, though, now I did see now this thing. I'm a bit worried now because the territories were overlapping, regardless of this water barrier and everything. So I hope that is not the case. Like, I hope the overlapping territories is not going to cause a problem here. Anything? Ah, Jesus Christ! Hold on. I need shark feeder. There we go. Probably like there. Probably like there. Okay. Because we need two of them for these creatures. Now, actually, hold on. Who are we gonna put in here? Because, yeah, who do we want to put in? A Docolostius? Maybe? Maybe put them in here? I don't mind. I don't mind putting them in here. We can put some dolphins in here. Actually be really cool. Ooh, Megalodon, though. Megalodon. Yeah, probably the Megalodon, huh? That's probably what they need. Area need to grow. How much was the mosasaur? 35%. Waiting there. Just so look at all those trait chances. What the fuck? That thing does not know chill, man. Anything there. Does none of the marine animals like each other? Nobody likes each other. That's a bit upsetting here. Okay. Maybe we can send some people to go hunt for a Megalodon. What do you think? Is it even on the map? First of all. Oh, Mega. It is on the map. Okay. Let's see what the result... Oh, Jesus Christ. The first time ever that two of the expedition guys are not enough to actually help us with that. Okay, now Indoraptor, back to it. Okay, traits. So what do we got over here? We can dunk away points from the life expectancy type of thing. Okay, to get it so that they have zero chance of. Ooh, Jesus Christ! No, we need something of. 35% chance, man. That's like. Nah, I don't want to risk that. Tolerance for other species that this animal is willing to tolerate when whilst changing this. Fixed amount of territory overlap with other species that this animal is willing to tolerate whilst also changing this animal's aggressive towards other vehicles. Okay. I guess it's the nice medium, right? Because which one would we rather have? Humility is of all others in the territory of an animal of this with this trait. Like, yeah, we could probably keep it like this. Because what's the life expectancy of this creature? 35 to 44 years. Yeah. So we can deal with that. We can replace. It's just that this thing's gonna be a really expensive job. Look at that. An amount of we cut their price down by like $1 million just from our expertise. Yeah. It's actually quite insane. Yeah. Yeah, so mosasaurs are already in here. Let them acclimate to the enclosure, like a bit. And then what we'll probably do then is, yeah, build the the flip is this thing now? The nest. Where's the nest? Is it enclosure? Thank you. Okay, I see. Needs to be hidden from guests. Let's put it over there. What an interesting enclosure. For like nest breeding. What an interesting enclosure. Okay. New fossils. Okay. What we got over here? That's a lot. Thankfully, the extraction power that we need is not that great for fossils. There we go. Ooh. Alright, making some progress. The unfortunate thing about the Indoraptor is that we can only do one at a time, like one synthesis at a time, because it's so expensive to create an Indoraptor. And then mind you, the flippin' stuff we have to do. Okay, so hold on. What does it require in terms of an enclosure? Right, what foliage? Barren? Pasture? Oh wow, okay, so it requires barren pasture. No trees. Whatsoever. If anything. So we'll leave it like that then. If anything. That may be very weird to actually witness, but okay. That's fine. Yeah, no, I need you to take a little bit of a hike here, Parasaurus. We don't need you right now. Anything. Discomfort, dislikes, can't breed. Yeah, you well way over your life expectancy. It's good, ma'am. Right. Don't touch. Ay, this thing, man. Really? Fucking kidding me? No, I don't want that. Make another Indoraptor. Like, what is the? Hold on. No, that's fine. Like, you didn't get the negative trait of that thing. Like, it's just so annoying that it's getting the negative trait of, like, it not agreeing with anybody else in the enclosure. Okay. For Sealace. A fast extraction, thank you. No, that should be all. Right? Or do we have to search up more? Okay. That should be all of the Megalodon fossils then that we need. For now. Okay. Yeah, this side project over here has been more prescient there, regardless of the fact that, like, hey, uh whatchamacallit. Oh, so this one here is the other big one. Well, how much space does it require? I love it says area need. What does that mean? Like, I don't understand. I actually don't understand what does that mean, if anything. Now, in general, I do like some giant pterosaurs. Is that a big enough enclosure for the thing? I don't know. I remember the original enclosure we had for, like, the Quetzalcoatlus being very fucking being that size, I think. Yeah, so they'll probably do that size if anything as well. Because they're doing okay over here so far. If anything, look at that. That enclosure looks fucked. Yeah. So maybe. Okay, so that's the fossil extraction, right? Yeah, let's continue. Right, that's Megalodon done. After this, we can start queuing up a Megalodon. But what I actually want to see here is the Atlas Dracone. Let's do that one. Because that is cheap to actually just get. Let's do a quick save over here because we did quite a lot. All things considered. Yep. There's quite a lot of stuff that we did. Right, let's see. Mine is jumping from here to there to there. With anything there. But yeah. Oh, shit. Hey, they're playing. Okay. That's cool. They're playing nicely. Playing very nicely. Okay. Oh, we should set up the shop's stuff. Hold on. Probably that one. Why is he giving me the weird music? Yeah, why is he giving me stingers? Is it just because I viewed a mosasaur? Yeah, listen to that stinger. That you get, like, you know what it reminds me of? For some reason it reminds me of Tremors. I don't know why particularly. Tremors came to my mind for some reason. The movie Tremors. I would recommend anybody to go check that out just for the experience there. At the very least. It's overcrowded. That's a lot of guests. If anything. Yeah, we'll probably have to do more shops then. That's if that's the amount of people that are coming, yeah. But yeah, no. So, like, that thing, they will eventually go there. If anything, that'll actually happen over time. Okay. What have we got over here? Dominance plus 200%. That, man, are they just coming with that trait? I'm probably just gonna have to do that. I'm probably gonna have to take the risk and get an Indoraptor with this trait. What is that? Hold on. What is that lock thing at the bottom? Hold on. Yeah, what is that lock thing at the bottom of there? I don't know. That's weird. Okay. Well, let's get our Indoraptor. Nothing left to do other than just pray. Just pray it goes well. Now let's queue up another one as well, probably. So my idea is to have 4 of them in the enclosure, right? Because they require, what is it? 1. One plus. Can this actually be made? It can be made. Cheaper synthesis. There we go. Okay. Now let's go check out the Megalodon because I want to put the Megalodon in here. Right? Ooh. Sounds cool. Sounds like a. That sounds like a tidal wave, is what the thing is. Resilience, humility. There we go. That evades eliminates all of the negative traits. Yeah, evade thing. That's a tiger shark type of like thing. You're gonna make one at a time. Evade thing, which is kind of interesting. What are the colors? I can do. Not really. Ooh, I like that one. Anything? What is the? We'll keep it simple. Huh? Anything there? So we'll wait for scientists to be available to make that one. Yeah. For now, we'll just keep it as normal, as normal as it can be. Yeah. Okay. I genuinely don't know if that Pedigree is making money. Yeah. Shame. I want it to exist, man, because I like this concept of like a small dinosaur enclosure with small dinosaurs just cohabitating. Okay. How are my velociraptors doing? Y'all good? Y'all chilling? How y'all doing? You seem fine? Y'all seem fine. Okay. You seem to be going out about your business, as per usual. Anything. Uh, yeah, what else could I do? Probably nothing right now. Yeah, now it's technically nothing. Can we build more indemnities? So let's build shopping. Let's build a shopping one, like here, probably. How do I build it there? But I don't want to build it like an odd way. Oh, I forgot this thing. Yeah, probably very much required considering the what this place is. So we want one here, of course. Maybe like here, rather. Like here. We need another one? No, because that's enough actually for that one area. That's fine. Then probably what we'll want. Yeah, let's create the indemnities still. So this one. Shopping. Let's do our food and drinks. So drink. No, I don't like it overlapping like that. Hang on. We'll refactor that. Oh, who died? That of old age, Triceratops. Okay. Luckily, we should have stuff on standby to do a Triceratops. We do. Okay, let's do you. Right, since now we get successful thing, be able to do it. They all have the fucking aggressive trait. Okay, we're not even gonna hunt for it then. It's not even fucking worth it to just do whatever. Okay. Now is the other one a bit peeved? Probably not. No, they like they are solitary dinosaurs. Anything. That? Okay, it didn't show it, so I was like, what? Okay. Okay. What about you? Hello? What happened there? Remove threat to guess. Who? Who a threat to guess? That's a first. One male, one female. to put 3 Triceratops in the enclosure. I want to do that. Let's do that. We left 2 in there. I think I could. There's enough space for me to adjust in that enclosure some Triceratops stuff. Anything there. So. Okay. Then what we'll do is we'll take out the current Triceratops from the enclosure. Right, where are you? There we go. We'll take you out, good sir. Because we don't necessarily need you now anymore. But what we can do... Oh, okay, hold on. We need to synthesize that Indoraptor. Nah. Or at least 2 at a time. Yeah, 2 at a time. That's gonna go so well. Jeez. Just all hell's gonna break loose as soon as I release them in that fucking part of the water cruise. Oh, I used my incubation specialist there. Okay. Yeah, we cut the 2 million. We got a lot of money. We have $250 million right now. It's actually quite cool. Okay. So that's the Triceratops. That'll get done in like a few seconds. Waiting. Okay, did they actually go to the nest? Unoccupied. Nothing yet. If anything. Nothing has been done yet. Really. Yes, I wanted to fix this. Anything. So if I did... Yeah, I need to do shopping. I need to do drinks. Let's do the drinks first. So, food. Food. Drink. Okay. Okay, let's do this one. Okay, hold on. Well, before we continue, let me get my Triceratops out of here. Release via airlift. Put it over here. Let's go. Legacy enclosure. There we go. That's gonna go. Is that one of the Mimikyu or whatever at low health? No. I actually don't want to that thing to be attended to.
We are pleased to welcome a Triceratops to the park.
I'm gonna deassign that one, but hey, it's fine. Wait, how did you go there? How did you go there? What? That puts a little bit of a wrench in my plan. Did the solar pod just go over the fucking thing? Did it actually just go over the thing? Yeah, I'm not sure. Did it actually go over the water? Cause I put it there. Yeah, that's gonna be a bit of alarming, eh? If they could, yeah, because that makes more sense if they can cross over that water. Thing. It's not what I envisioned, to say the least. We'll take you out. Rewild you. Okay. Rewild you. Get you out of there. Yeah, no, that's a bit of a. Fucking die already, just to. Thing does not wanna quit. Anything. Okay. That Indoraptor is gonna take a bit of anything there, but we'll prepare. It's fine. Megalosaurs though. How about y'all? So cheapest synthesis. Let's go get y'all up and running. There we go. To synthesize. Oh, we can't. We don't have enough people. We only do like one at a time. Anything. We could definitely extract some fossils here, though. Probably. Okay. There we go.
Transit has commenced.
Good shot, too. Do well enough. We put the inefficient people as possible at these things. It's fine. It's fine. Triceratops are being transported into the enclosure. That's fine. What do you think?
Transporting asset.
But yeah, the fact that this thing is going across water, bit of a problem here. I did not think that that was gonna be an issue.
Asset transported.
And the fact that he crossed over water, I don't know how I feel about that. Is it the fact that that's just too shallow? Maybe if I made it more deeper. And more of a barrier, like this. Where can I find the route? Which one? What do you mean you cannot find the route? Just give you a second. Yeah, give you a second there. You can find the route to those machines. Do not worry.
Transportation
It's just fucking dumb.
complete.
Maybe over here too. Like the water is just not deep enough. Adding more of a adding more of like a thing. Because I can see. Yeah, I'll be able to see like how much of it is of a problem here. If anything. Yeah, because it shouldn't be a problem. Now I'm a bit scared that it is a problem. Okay. You know what will happen? The Indoraptor will actually kill that creature. If I release it there. Okay. Moment of truth. Moment of absolute truth. Over here. Save. Overwrite this flippant thing. Okay. It's time to get ourselves some Indoraptors in our enclosure. And then probably what I'll do as a test is open the actual rides for that thing. That's what I'm gonna have to do. These are the first carnivores that we're gonna test with. The waiting. So let's test it. Yep. There we go. Oh lordy lord. Okay. Oh yeah. What they need prey? How much prey they need? Shit. Hold on. Large appetite. No, I don't need that. I don't need that in my life. Give me a normal megalodon, please. Normal one. Normal megalodon. Right? But what I really wanted to see was the Indoraptor. You require prey, right? Require one prey. Okay. So let us establish a prey.
Transporting asset.
Establish two of them. Just require one each. Yeah. Well, that's cool. Yeah, no, they're fine. Oh, what happened? Why do you not have turned out. Nothing has changed in the enclosure. For you. Did that one Triceratops cause the entire ecosystem to fuck up? No. And oh jeez, hold on. I need to release the other Indoraptor. Release via airlift. Okay. So there's one Indoraptor going. Here's another one. Yeah, forget about them for a second. Let's pay attention to the Indoraptor. Yeah. So first of all, before I switch on those two rides, I need to observe and see how they are reacting to the enclosure and how the boundary of the enclosure is. There. Just look at that. That deep water doesn't look deep, eh? I'm just saying. Doesn't look deep enough.
Has been collected.
Maybe we need a little bit more boundary here for the carnivore enclosure. Okay. There's the Indoraptor coming. There's one. Okay. Let me smooth the terrain. Okay. Okay. Does that go really good or really bad? If this happens, then I need to put an electric fence around this enclosure. There's no other way. Right, what do you need? What do you actually need? Baron. So probably some Baron over like here, probably. I can put it at the two corners of the place. Oh no, I can't put it there. No, I can't put it there. Hold on. That's not gonna work. Because the cars need to come around. Yeah. So it needs to go at the back, probably. Let's go at the back. So like Baron over here. Alive but oh, hello? Oh shit! Hello? Oh, look how big eyes you have!
We want our guests out of pocket, not
Oh.
out of breath, huh? Now,
Look at
get
them
more
go.
Transport in the park and make sure that those guests are having a good time.
Look at them go! I see fish. Fuck! Hold on. Got this. Hold on. What about the fish? Fish. Required lagoon. Shit. Probably like a weird right here, actually. Hold on. That's actually a very good place. Yeah. Yeah, cool. Look at them go. Look at them go. That's cool. That's gonna go very well. Okay. I'm gonna eat the little fish. I'm gonna chase the little fish. Okay. That's cool. What's happening over here? Environmental issues. What the other one? Even like a couple more seconds because that area is huge. Let's just fast forward a little bit. Oh, and then let's actually we have to continue with the rest of the park. I know what this is, but we have to. Wow, okay. Is every Megalodon gonna do that now? Is that what's the thing? Let's do a male Megalodon. But before we do that, we need to rest our staff again because our staff are all tired. Anything. Where's the staff facility? Rest, 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 rest them, rest them, rest you, and I don't know, we'll rest you too as well. Okay, let's just then observe our Indoraptors over here. Yeah, what do these guys look like? Look at these bad boys. Ooh, wow. That's a really cool. They're really cool. Very cool additions, man. Okay. Yep, they need to acclimate more to the enclosure. Yeah, they need to increase their awareness of the size of the enclosure. They actually require a lot of space, eh? No, think about it. Okay. Water does seems to be a bit of an issue over here. We'll probably have to put some water on like the side maybe. Yeah. But I need them to acclimate to the enclosure a bit more. They're not acclimating that much. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, you see, the parasol could just go in the water. What do you think? That kind of trumps my thing a little bit, right? Because technically, this Parasaurus is like, yeah, look at it, it's fucking gone. So I might presume all of the whatchamacallit, sauropods will do that. I'm gonna have to presume all the sauropods will do that. If anything. Okay. So that's gonna go really well. Anything? What's your spacing? Yeah, you got a lot of space here, so you can actually infinitely breed dinosaurs if you wanted to. One operational tour attraction. One operational tour attraction? What do you mean, like this? I can make it again if you want to. Like, that's no problem. So you want me to do like a balloon ride? Again? Like that?
Ladies and gentlemen, look to the skies and marvel at the sights.
You know what? Let's activate this. Let's see what that tells to now. We shall also put some deep water. Okay. Two environmental issues. Yeah, it gives them more time. I'll put a water in the center over here. Just so that they don't need to go anywhere else. Oh no. Hold on. Yeah, let them acclimate more. Yeah, they need a lot of species in the raptors, so probably only 3 can fit in here, realistically. Like only 3 Indoraptors can actually realistically fit in that space. Is what I'm thinking. Megalodon. So you said has to be 1 plus, right? So 1 male, 1 female then. That's the basic thing we'll do. Cheaper synthesis. Okay, leave it as such. There. Right, we got some people over here kayaking. Now I need to keep an eye out for when. Huh? Oh, okay. Okay. I have to really keep an eye out for when they come around over here to this enclosure and stuff like that there. Because hopefully the raptors just don't bite the guests, if anything. This Apatosaur is living, man. This Apatosaur is living the time of its life, if anything there. Yeah, I hate the fact that like it's not whatchamacallit. Like what's his current age? 77. Like am I gonna have to put it back in the enclosure with the other ones and just let it live the rest of its life over here? You know what? It has proven this time its resilience. Let's give it the second chance that it wants to. We gotta put it back in the Apatosaur enclosure. We'll do it. Now. Okay. Guess comfort by how much is the thing? Okay, let us do this real quick. It's all over here. Change features. There. There, and then there. Okay, and then the other one. Change features to this one. Wait, change product. There we go. Change features. And then, there we go. There we go. Okay. Right, where's the kayakers? They're over there. They're going along. Somehow, going along. Okay, the Indoraptors are warming up to the enclosure. There, a little bit. Okay, transport. Get this motherfucker out. And put him back in this enclosure here. Right, put him there. Put him there. He needs to go over there. Get him out. And then that should be it for the Indoraptors. There. They just need to work a lot more in this enclosure. There. Are they not highlighting the back of the Baron stuff? That could be the case. They haven't explored the entire enclosure. They need to explore this entire enclosure. I can't help them with that. It's not gonna be as good as it should be. No. Yeah, I'm really scared about this deep water nonsense. Yeah, because that really puts a wrench in my plan. I thought the sauropods will not actually go in the water, but that Apatosaur just proved me wrong. Big thing there. So what do I do? Do I just trust that they don't go in the water? Well, if they do go in the water, then they go into an area that's not ideal, then they're fucked with anything there. I need to make it central so that they don't go into the water. Which structure? Ah, I see. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Why are you very unhappy? Oh yeah, I remember I left y'all here just because. Just because. Okay. The Brachiosaur, you'll need... What the fuck do you need? You'll need tall nut. For some reason. You'll need it. Where can we put it? Gotta interfere with somebody else.
Asset delivery confirmed.
Okay. Okay, but now what about the rest? You're good? You're good? You need fucking ground leaf. Where am I gonna put ground leaf for y'all? This corner over here? There we go. Alright, is that good for everybody? That's good for everybody. Okay. Yeah, it's good. I love this legacy enclosure. It's so good. Now, where are the kayakers? You're all over there. If anything. You're all hunky-dory in that one corner. You. So, incubation of Megalodon. Incubation of a female a Megalodon. See? You can make a good enough Megalodon, man. Why you have to give me stress here? The two Megalodons are actually being made over there. Bathing. Uh you and then you. Almost done with y'all. Let's go over here. Okay, so you're done. Then I've gotten all the stuff we got for you. So that's what we'll create in the aviary in the back over here. And then I'll decide who to put over here in this enclosure. There. I haven't decided yet who I want to put over there. It depends. It really depends on who it is. Now, manager view. Where is this? Fewest guess, most guess crowding. Vehicle under that. Yes, sir. Place this one. Where's the vehicle under threat? Oh, that's the vehicle under threat. Okay. Where's the kayakers? Oh, they're all over there. Okay. So all three of them in that conga line waiting is a bit of an issue. Yeah. Okay. So then now, with this being said, enmity configuration, guest crowding. Like, I don't know what to do about that guest crowding over there, man. I genuinely don't know what to do. Okay, how's this enclosure? Yeah, they can live with that one Apatosaurus, I presume. Okay, let's speed this up. Because I actually want to see the kayakers come around to the enclosure of the excuse me, the Indoraptor. Okay. We completed Sichuan China finally. Oh my god. Oh. Jesu. Wow. We finally completed Sichuan China. It took so many episodes. Okay. Well,
Finch, explain to me why you saw fit to buy a huge marine reptile without consulting me.
that's the
Or
most
the
sauce.
client.
Well, I got one heck of a deal on it. And I knew the client liked giants, and we had a whole conservation thing going on. You don't want to ignore marine reptiles, do you?
Let me be clear. I do not like surprises. But the client is happy. Yes, they are trying to solve the very real problem of finding a space in the world where large animals can thrive. And they were impressed by the breeding program put in place.
Wait a second. This isn't a dressing down, but congratulations?
It can be both. Now, do not become complacent. This conservation park may be doing well, but there is far more hard work to be done.
Hard work is my middle name. Okay, it isn't, but I'm sure it's someone's middle name around here.
Nature is amoral. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. Sometimes triumphant, sometimes tragic. Of course, the death of any animal, let alone one displaced in history, is always a tragedy.
Okay. That's it. Okay. So that's actually a really good closing off point. Now, here's the problem that we need to see right now. What's gonna happen when these kayakers go over here to the fucking thing? Because that's what I want to see. So where's the thing? Local dinosaur appeal. Okay, hold on. You coming up close to the thing? Is it this one? Dinosaur visibility. That's what I wanted to see. Anything. So right, let's see over here. Will that actually cause anything? So that's another vehicle. Okay, good. That's just that vehicle. Right, fine. Okay. Now, what? What? Oh, what? What we got over here? Okay, hold on. Right, so now, technically their range is just that. They should not be able to see the fucking guests. There should be no danger icon to me, right? So now, how's the dinosaur visibility for that one there? If anything. Can't see the Indoraptor though, that's the problem. Anything there. They require a lot of barren stuff over here. We are probably gonna put one more Indoraptor in this enclosure. Yeah, I can sense already that we need it. But before that, actually, well, we could queue it up right now because it is we want to actually do that. Anything. Let's make the one more Indoraptor. So the cheapest synthesis. But we want to release our actual Megalodons right now into the mini enclosure, right? Which, let's actually see what our Megalodon looks like. Ooh. Very fucking ominous.
Modified an animal's very genome, implanted that genome into an egg, which you then incubated, and you hatched, and then you released that animal into the world. In one sense, it's miraculous. In another, deeply unsettling.
Look at a smile on his face. Look at Brutus, or Brutina, as you call it there. But yeah, just to look at these powerhouses over here.
A megalodon has existed in every ocean in the world, but it tends to prefer warmer climates like a lot of other prehistoric animals. It's a truly dominant ocean predator. So, stay out of the water. Unless you want to line up to be a hot lunch.
Okay. With that being said over though, we think okay, hold on. That's vehicle threat, but yeah. How are we doing over here? Indoraptor? Okay. Stuff seems okay with that Indoraptor. I think we good. I think we are actually good over here. Right? It looks fine to me. Alright? I don't know. It looks fine to me. Oh my lord. What I do want to do actually is whatchamacallit. Where's this thing? Where's the dome? I do want to put the dome in here. So like lagoon viewing dome. Like there. And then probably the thing over here in between. I was debating whether so there is still a dinosaur appeal. They do recommend for smaller dinosaurs, but I think it's still fine. I think it is still fine to have it as such. So let's do something like this.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new viewing gallery, ready for you to observe our magnificent animals.
Cool. Right, this should be fine. Let's take a view. Oh wow, look at that. Look at that view. What do you think? That should give a decent dinosaur appeal. What do you think? But okay. The kayakers seem fine. Look at that. That is dinosaur visibility, right? That is. Right? That is. They can't see the Indoraptor right now. If anything there. Cannot zoom in. I cannot zoom in. If anything there. But at the very least, that is actual thing. Look at that. Yep. That's as close as you're gonna get to a carnivore that's not gonna fuck you up. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, okay. That's working though. So one enclosure technically done? Technically in the book? If anything. Again, there's a lot of pasture zone over here. Which of course I do want to institute like a swamp zone. Like across this place. Like yeah, the cypress swamp zone. If anything, right? Like something like no, like this. More trees, please. Yeah, so something like that. Anything, right? Because I want to keep it swampish. Right? But inside the enclosure, it's fine. Dinosaurs can still be doing whatever over here, right? But then we'll, of course, put some rocks as well over here. If anything. So, scenery. Some, nope, scenery. Rocks. Small rocks over here. Let's do like one rock here. Let's do a rock here. Let's do a rock here. Here. Do a rock over there. Let's do rocks here. Let's do two rocks next to each other. Let's do a rock here. And let's do a big rock over here. Like that looks nice. You can just see the Indoraptors there come right there. Look at that. That's a close enough view if you've ever wanted it to be a close enough view. Like, look at that. Okay. Okay, I'm very happy that that came out as well as it should. Everything there. Although these Megalodons over here require a little bit more space than the Mosasaurs. Everything. So, that's a bit of a bummer. Everything. I can't increase the... I can't go anywhere else with this enclosure, unfortunately. Because it's done. I'll have to take... I would literally have to take this... yeah, I won't be able to place it anywhere, right? Because then I'll have to take this out, right? That's the problem. Yeah. But that's fine enough. That's fine enough. That's well enough, if anything. Ooh, release via airlift. Yes, thank you. We're going to put our third Indoraptor over here, and then probably that's as much Indoraptors as we can have in this enclosure. I'm pretty sure that's as much as we can have in this enclosure over here. I'm going to have to put another feeder over here. They require a lot of feeders in this enclosure. Another goat. Let's put the goat over here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased
Oh, it's fighting.
to welcome an Indoraptor to the park.
Yeah, that and probably what I need to research is the highest level fences. Which I don't know. I actually don't know if it is here. The highest level fences. Is it here? I'm not actually sure. Is it this one? Right, we're researching it. We're actually researching it. We're going to upgrade a lot of our fences. We're not going to play around actually with these dinosaurs. Everything. Let's see here. There. Okay. No. But yeah, I think for now that may be it. Everything here. Because again, looking at the bottom right over there, I can't unlock the high security levels, which I presume means I have to go progress the other maps, or I have to get this 5-star rating. Which to do that, it's going to take a birthday. That's going to take a lot of time, everything, to do whatever. So, I think for now we'll leave it like that. So 2 parts of the cruise over here is full of dinosaurs, everything. We still have 3 more sections to fill in. The Sauropod discovery is very downer, but hey, it's fine.
It's awful to see any animal under stress, let alone our own dinosaurs. Let's get this sorted, shall we?
Yeah, nothing much I could do there for you, lady. Anything there? You need to reflect upon. You need to ask for some other stuff. I don't know. That's the last thing there. A 1% DNA for Dracon. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so once we're done with that, we'll probably put it in that last enclosure over here. And I think probably we're gonna go into the world map. And everything is pointed towards that Japan, that Katsuyama, Japan, right? It's all pointed towards that map. That's what it's pointing towards. And it's probably gonna be T-Rex over there, if anything, right? So yeah. Let me know what you guys think. We are done with Sichuan China right now. I'll see if we'll come back and dole up the park after we're done with our China stuff, Japan stuff, so that we can actually add some dinosaurs over here, because of course the park is not complete yet. But we got a lot of stuff done regardless. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. And as always, I shall catch you all next time. Peace.